Okay, thank you very much. Good morning, or good afternoon, Coach Elliott. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Coach, before we get to questions, could you start us off with your thoughts on last week's game against Charlotte?
Yeah, it was a good effort by our football team. They went out and played exceptionally hard. Came away with our first shutout ever here at Georgia State. So I was very proud of our defensive effort and our play overall as a whole. It was a much needed win for guys that have been putting in the effort and working hard, and they went out and they had a focus and they played as a unit and a team. And when you go do those types of things, good things happen to you. So, we're hoping to have this win and build off of it and better our football team moving forward.
Coach, what's the plan for the upcoming open week for your squad?
Well, we've given them the Monday off, so we've got some guys dinged up right now, so we've given them today off. We'll go about regular schedule Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then, of course, we'll get on the road and do some recruiting there this upcoming weekend. But we're going to practice them hard. We'll be in full pads Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and we'll try to get our football team better.
Coach, defensively, you mentioned first shutout at Georgia State. Who stood out to you on defense individually in that game?
Well, Brian Williams, our senior safety, had 2 interceptions. Played a really good contest. We played a lot of true freshmen. I mean, we played 2 freshman D linemen, 2 freshman linebackers. They all went out and played hard. It was a great collective group effort on their part. I mean, other than the interceptions, it was everybody just kind of doing their job and making the plays they were supposed to make, not giving up the cheap, easy play. I think we gave up one big play before the half that actually led to us getting an interception in the end zone, but we didn't let the big play beat us, and that was something we had done in the past where we had to eliminate.
Coach, offensively, no turnovers from your team and very efficient through the air, especially with Penny Hartz on the outside. What did you see from your offense that you can take into this next game against Coastal Carolina in 2 weeks?
Well, you hit it right on the head. We didn't turn the football over. I mean, we managed the clock. I think we had over 40 minutes of possession time. Just a gritty, gutsy performance because we had one of our tailbacks go out with a head injury the week before at Penn State, and then starter Taz Bateman goes out with an ankle injury on the first series. So we actually ran a wide receiver in there at our tailback position, Glenn Smith, the rest of the night. And, he carried it roughly for 90 yards on the night with a lot of tough carries, not having the practice that he should have had it. But that's just where we are as far as depth and the things of that nature. I think for the most part, they played with great effort up front in his offensive line. Connor Manning was efficient with his decision-making and not turning the ball over and putting it in harm's way. And then you look at our wide receiver position, Penny Hart. I mean, he goes and has 11 catches. I think he carried the football twice for about 17 yards, something like that. So, all in all, they just went out there and had a good, sharp mindset to get their first W of the season.
Coach, have you had the chance to look at Coastal Carolina, and if you had, what stands out to them, or what stands out to you about them?
Well, we're just reflecting on our team early on in the week right now. We've got their film. There's been a few peeks at them, but we haven't really broken them down and studied them to the point where I can comment right now. So we're going to do that the rest of this afternoon and this week, and get fully prepared in this bye week. We're going to break them down, of course, but we got to continue to eliminate our mistakes and build off not having turnovers and focus on our football team here at Georgia State before moving straight to Coastal.
Coach, thank you as always for joining us this afternoon. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Have a great day.
All right, you as well. Thank you. And again, that concludes this week's Sunbelt Conference Football Media Teleconference. A copy of this will be available on sunbeltsports.org and the Sunbelt Conference YouTube page. That's youtube.com/sunbeltsports. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.